like I said, I don't see why an angel would be trying to save me if I never prayed or asked for help. You know, I asked the police to stop the raping my kids. They know who raping my kids, but yet they won't stop the rape. You get what I'm saying? They said you can't tell on a demon to a demon. Then you got this witch in me or whatever it is in me that wanna fuck. Like, I don't think if whatever I'm connected to, I don't think he will fuck his family or his creation. But for some reason, what's inside of me wants to fuck you or take me to these aggressive ass rapists. Most of them are like these old ass junkies. I think all these old ass junkies gotta go. Maybe everybody black gotta go because it's like they use black people to do their dirty work. If it was no black people here, you have to do it yourself or leave the situation alone or send a white person, which will get all white people attacked. I don't know what I'm connected to. These people are raping my kids and making me hear it consistently. And they don't care what I'm attached to. I want to see what you attached to. He can't beat me. This is what they saying. I want to see what you attached. They cocky as hell. Even the females. Just super cocky. Then they like, bitch, your family like us and not you. We done drained you for all your information, conversation, ideas, memories, secrets, personality, thought process, etc. And he think he like us and not you. Then they trying to swap me in another vessel, either while I'm at crisis or at the hospital. And always remember, Carol ain't shit. I don't like that bitch. I don't even like her kids. And they never liked me. Carol never liked me. She told me, don't speak to me. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me nothing. And if I beat you, don't tell me. You ain't do nothing. Like I'm supposed to just take it. So now you got a demon in me, like the Heisman Trophy. I can't even get a full view. It's like your hand like this, and then the back of your hand like this at the same time. It's like, okay, let me see. That's crazy. Yeah, that basically, a demon cover one eye. So the one eye that somebody can see out of is fingers there. And then the one ear that you post the hair out of, the demon is covering that up. It's either a demon or a gray, but these grays be doing shit, blaming it on demons. And then you got these, then they oppressing the shit out of grays. They treating them like shit here. I don't know if they grays or not, but they skinny as hell. Most of them are kids, and they treat them like shit. You gave all these resources to the city of Trenton, but they never shared not one resource with me. Not even a lottery resource. Never got not one. Instead, they lie and say I'm a crackhead and a prostitute. Like they holding my money until I move. I don't have to move to get my money. Give me my money so I can move. Why would I move then get my money? Give me my money then I move. They stole all my shit. It's like they got it sitting in a warehouse somewhere. All my shit just sitting in a warehouse while my house empty and I'm sleeping on bags of clothes. Then even my son's clothes here, they trying to swap the clothes out. So if you even test it for DNA, it won't be the same DNA because his clothes are here, But they swapping all his clothes out for some other clothes so you could do a DNA test on those clothes and it don't even match him. It match somebody else. Then they got my daughter talking bad about me. Like I said, motherfucker created me. However they created me, put a bunch of potions in a pot and made me the way I am. So even if they got my daughter talking bad about me, that blocks her. But yet her father's raping her. I don't know what's going on. They killed her father and his family. And now she getting raped. And I think that's the replacement. Or that might be my real kids. Cause see, the real ones always stay broke. The fake ones are the ones that run into money. Like you gotta be a certain species or one of them to eat. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine if my peoples gave them those resources. And before I could get any of those resources, they have to put their own kind in me. So I don't benefit off the resource. I'll be in another vessel getting raped while they act like they me. And they got all my memories, my secrets, and everything. So anything you ask them, they can actually answer. So you'll never know the difference at this point. But you will know the difference if you sit me and them together. This is the only way you will know the difference. You have to put me and them together, take a swab, a fingerprint, blood, and a picture. And then have us stay together until you get the result. That's the only way to know the difference. Even with my cooking class, I completed a cooking class in January 2020. They took my apron, my daughter's apron. They took my cooking knives. They got my phone hacked, but you would think my phone would be hacked. So, you would think my phone would be hacked. So, whoever is on my side, not nobody in the city of Trenton, but whoever's on my side that could kill everybody in the city of Trenton. But most of them that caused my problems moved out of Trenton. But you would think they would hack my phone so he could hear everything. But they ain't doing that. They hack my phone so they could delete videos, don't make me load videos, just do mad fuck shit. Like, I really be talking mad fuck shit to these people, but it's like when the camera on, I can't be that disrespectful. But I can. I just must have got it off my chest already. And I don't feel like repeating that shit. But if you not coming to help me, order somebody to take my breath away. Everybody that they have to come visit my apartment, they attack them. Last night I saw, I guess in another realm, the cops were surrounded by thousands of cats. I guess that's the same way I was surrounded, I'm surrounded. The same way them cops was surrounded, it's the same way I'm surrounded. Then you got this shit called 8. I don't even know if it's 8 or they just want them attacked. But I think certain people persuaded, forced certain people to disrespect me just so you could attack them. But most of the people who sent these black people to disrespect me were white. It's white people that send niggas to kick my door in, take a necklace that I had for 20 years, talking about Devilon gave it to you. No, I met Devilon in like 2013. I had that necklace ever since 2000. I had that necklace for 13 years before I met him. He has nothing to do with it. He ain't buy that. Then they had me throw away all my furniture just so they could put it probably at another location. But they acting like everything Dev got for her, I don't want her to have it. I never hustled for Dev. Everything I got on my own. Dev ain't never buy me no furniture. He, Devilon Jameson never bought me no furniture. I don't like that man. He just tried to stick around as long as possible because he was stealing from me. He was stealing. He wasn't blocking nothing. He was stealing. He overcharging me and then stealing. And now they play my son and make my son sell drugs for the lamest niggas in the neighborhood to the point he only make a $5 profit if he sell it at regular price. He like he not even seeing a connect. He seeing a nigga who saw the connect. They won't even let my son. I went over the limit on cash for welfare. My son ain't never get welfare, but now that he got welfare, they won't even give him cash. They only give him food stamps. Yeah. They only give his baby mom food stamps, no cash. Purposely. And the bitch said it was a female. She said all it take is a phone call. I think that female need to die. Her and her minions. Not just her. It's a whole group of them. And they need to die. They outside my window last week talking about she ain't getting raped yet. We getting raped, but she ain't getting raped. Rape her. It's a female that's like spiraling out of control. Very dumb. And then don't listen to them horns. And then they said that whoever she trying to pass the baton to is dumber than her. And not only is who she passing the baton to dumber than her, but it's gonna target me worse than her. She said, "Watch when it's my turn. You'll see. You'll see what happened to you, bitch. And can't nobody save you." I don't even know these bitches. Never fucked their boyfriends. Never did nothing to them. It's like they want to wipe my memory and then confront me about something. Because it don't make sense that you beefing with me and I don't even know you. Never did nothing to you. Don't fuck with you. Nothing. And then also on my Facebook, they had me like make all my posts private. So some of the current ones are public, but all of the older ones are private. And then my Facebook page that I had for like 13 years, they had me delete that shit in 2022. What's inside of me? What's inside of me said we stuck forever. No. She won't get out of me. No, and I don't know why. I'm not even aggressive. But I had to say it like that. Because being that I'm so calm, they don't take me serious. But she won't jump out. Then everywhere I go, you got these stupid ass Africans following me. I don't know if they slaves or not, but they keep following me. Then the African lady talking about, she said, I forgot. She said it. She said, we gonna watch you forever. How you? That's exploiting me forever. You gotta die for that. You, like it's nobody to stop these people. That's why they keep going. I never did nothing to them. I can't even tell you their names, but yet they keep bothering me. Then every time somebody follow me, they say, "Oh, we part of the beehive." Are you sure, or do you just want the beehive attacked? But it was a bee up in me because when I was at work in 2023, I disrespected them so bad. But that was just the beginning of the disrespect. She had to realize this is just me. This is just me. I don't disrespect people. But when you jump in my vessel and then say, "Oh, I'm using your vessel as a vessel," and I say no, you were supposed to jump out. You wasn't supposed to stay. So I made her so mad she turned into like an abnormal sized bee. Now they got a spider trying to attack me. It's just mad shit. I got to sleep on clothes. But not just clothes. They were supposed to be my son clothes, which would have made it a little special. They replaced all his clothes with some dingy ass, dirty ass clothes that they should have never bought in my house. I would have respected them more if they would have just stole his clothes and not replaced them. Why are you replacing them, excuse me, with dingy ass clothes? Now I gotta sleep on that. After I bought a new mattress, they swapped my mattress with a mattress that was sunken in. Talking about that's the mattress my daughter was fucking on. It was sunken in. You could tell she was just laying there with her ass taking dick. And they got piss stains on it, so I know it's her. Because she was peeing in the bed. Not realizing that these beings, whether it's a gray or a demon, pushes on your bladder and makes you pee on yourself. It did that to me in Kingsbury. The low rise before they knocked it down. Then when I try to go in the high rise, they keep sending Clyde Wiggins to block me from going in the high rise. Like they want him to die. It's like these people have to do it because how did he know I was walking in the building at that specific time? But whatever's blocking you from seeing out my eyes, because it's like the Heisman Trophy. One covering the eye and one like it's like this. It's like oh I can't explain. It's like similar to a Heisman Trophy. One blocking the eye and one blocking the ear. Purposely. But if you know I'm connected to somebody that you fear, why wouldn't you leave me alone? So they trying to cover up having my kids raped and they thought I was due some money. So now my daughter must have just had her sixth baby and she only 15. They threw that in the garbage while still raping her, getting her pregnant. Because I guess they didn't want you to see that baby that had their DNA. I think they threw two or three of her kids in the garbage. One they threw away in Kingsbury. One they just about to throw away. They gave an order on Facebook to throw it away. So every time I turn on my Facebook, they send in orders. And what's in my whoever could see out my eyes, acts on those orders. Or maybe the government got a contact in my eye and they're the ones acting, talking about they're the government pets. Are you the government pet so you can use the government resources to abuse me? Because it don't make sense that the government follow me everywhere but don't say nothing to me. They don't ask me no questions. Because if they ask me a question, I will tell them what's going on and they will have to act on it. So it's like they not even asking me. So they can act like they never knew. Stealing sneakers. I bet it's a few empty boxes. They stole his Yeezys. He had Mercer County Workhouse. They raping him brutally. I believe that certain tiers that they have at that workhouse where he could be on, I believe that they could do the transfer in there. They could transfer him. Like, put him in a vessel that has life, and somebody who has life could jump in him and come home. Talking about they want my son to have power of attorney over me so he could open up the door and get me raped. No. Then Carol keep trying to be in the picture, or somebody using her voice is trying to be in the picture. I don't understand why. I don't fuck with you. You're not even supposed to be in contact with my children. You know? But I guess, yeah, I don't know. But whatever money was left to me, these people stole it when I was 14. They tried to cover it up when I signed it over when I was 18. But they already had a witch in me. So the witch had me sign that shit over. That's what she there for. Misfortune. Now they trying to act like I'm not even cursed. They like, she's not cursed. She's not cursed. Yeah, I am. I was cursed at the age of 6 and the age of 10. See, they wanted to like every time they jump in me, they keep bringing up Jay-Z and Beyonce name. And I don't know why. Maybe they want them attacked. But then you remember Beyonce got a song called 7-Eleven. So they want to make it seem like I get bits and pieces from certain people. They want to make it seem like I get bits and pieces from the internet. They want to make it seem like I'm trying to copy Beyonce's life. No, bitch, I got cursed at 6 and 10. If it was 7 and 11, I don't know, but I remember it was 6 and 10. I don't want to be Beyonce. They talking about she took my spot. I don't think so. And why do you keep bringing up Jay-Z name, Beyonce name? Why do you keep bringing up Dev's name, Carol's voice, and Ryan? You- These are all people I don't fuck with. Ryan stole everything from me. He's a major thief and a liar. And I don't think he was forced. Ryan Thompson, Devlon Jameson, Carol White / Sean Pierre. But now this Carol here, you might can't it might be two Carols. Because just like the witch is acting like me and it's an evil twin of me, it probably was an evil twin of Carol because she had a big black mole on her side of her lip. And like I said, I remember one time I'm like, "Can I go swimming?" She said, "Yeah." Then when I came back from swimming, she like, "I've been waiting out here for an hour. I never told you you could go swimming." So she been acting like Carol ever since I was a child. And now around my real daughter, somebody probably acting like me. While my daughter get raped and she just sit there like she likes it. They done play videos of my kids saying I want my mom, but they still won't bring my kids to me. Then you got everybody exploiting me. It ain't no investigation because I ain't do nothing wrong. They just listening to me talk. So even the government has to die for exploitation. You want to hear me talk? I did a report. All you had to do was bring me in for questioning. Do it the right way. I offered to come in for questioning. But not now. They done heard everything. So if they bring me in for questioning, it's just to confirm something they already heard me say. Like, you shouldn't be watching me. The only people should be watching me is the people connected to my creator. Or the person connected to everybody that they fear. Like, whoever these people fear, if his people are recording me, that's fine. As long as they giving him all the footage, not some. Then whatever's inside of me, it was a demon on the side of me a couple months ago and last week. But a couple months ago he was like, "Play with yourself." So I don't know if they making me hear the rape. It's like they trying to make me hear the rape of my real kids, but they want me to play with myself to the rape of my real kids. So now what's inside of me, I be laying here just chilling, playing the game on the phone because if you don't let me leave to go outside, if you keep me stuck in the house all day and don't let me leave to go outside, and then when I do go outside, it's just to go somewhere stupid. But sometimes I have to leave to get something to eat, you know? So it's like it keeps me in the house all day. I don't have a TV. Every time I get a TV, they act like they about to break it. Like it was just a natural act that my TV breaks. Now they trying to make me broke. They be jumping in my house through the window without breaking the glass. Then whatever invisible forces around me be opening up the doors so people could go downstairs to the maintenance office and make a copy of my key and steal money. They was still I like when I first got my income tax, I was at like 15,000. I'll have 2,000 in my pocket saying, all right, this gonna last me like 4 months, but it lasts me a month. Cause a motherfucker was just taking money, taking money, taking money. Because they want me to have nothing. Or they just want to have more than me. Because that's what Stuyvesant said in 2016. They said, I don't know what you're doing, but these motherfuckers don't care about nobody with money. They just care about having more than you. Like, you're their only competition. You're their only motivation. It's like they scared to bother everybody else, but they wasn't scared to bother me. So maybe the people that everybody fear is the ones attacking me. And maybe the angels are trying to save me, but I just don't understand how an angel would be trying to save me if I never prayed. They should they should be labeling me as like a non-believer or a rebellious soul or something. Like, cause I'm rebelling against God. I'm a non-believer, blasphemy, like just certain shit. So I don't see why they would still be trying to save me unless the person that everybody fears is the one attacking me. Yeah. And if that's the case, he just a big dummy. Like probably big and dumb. And what's outside of me in invisible form keeps spitting in my mouth. It keeps spitting. Every time I say something about Carol or Devilon Jameson, they spit. Devilon even had the nerve to say he was God. And I still didn't want him. So if you know I don't want you, why would you be in my house in invisible form? You- Why are you at my house in invisible form? So you could open up the door for somebody? Who told you to do that? Did you make that decision on your own? Or is it more people involved? Like, can you leave? Leave. You are unnecessary. You're just taking up space. Just like the dumb bitch inside of me, taking up space. Jump out, bitch. I told her that. Jump out, bitch. Why are you still in me? Talking about she'll make me cross-eyed and jump out. Jump out, bitch. If you even see my eye being lazy, kill that bitch. Whoever she is. Or just give me some powers and I could do it myself. But me in human form, I can't kill nobody. Nobody. All I could do is slap the shit out of Clyde. But I can't fight. So now you got this bitch, these bitches talking about they putting their foot on my neck because of a nigga. What nigga? Do I even know this nigga that you keep harassing me for? Or are you using that as an excuse to watch me? So you could copy me and be relevant to the nigga? Because if the nigga you putting your foot on my neck for is my family, it don't make sense. Unless you don't want my family to know I don't fuck with you and get you out the way. But I don't fuck with the city of Trenton. I kind of do fuck with the city of Trenton, but not to the point where it's just not like that. It's certain good people in Trenton, but it's like all the good people in Trenton are the victims. The majority of the people in Trenton, I don't fuck with. Um, it's like a handful of people I fuck with. Not even. It's really not even a handful of people I fuck with. I just know everybody, and they know me. But most of the people that it's more people that know me that I don't know than the people that I know that know me. You know, I don't fuck with these people because they watching, but nobody doing nothing about the rape. These motherfuckers could be in invisible form and go house to house invisibly and stop the rape, but they won't. Trenton is small as hell, so they might not be in Trenton. Somebody said they might be in Ocean County, but I'm not here to tell on people, just to get your competition out the way, just to get your enemies out the way. Because it seemed like I helped everybody and their enemies are out the way, but yet my kids are, it's like I helped everybody but my kids. So if I helped everybody but my kids, obviously the people I'm talking to, obviously the people everybody fear is abusing me and my kids. That's why me and my kids are the only ones that ain't getting no help. And so then somebody Jamaican trying to be a comedian with my voice. See, Jamaicans have different lingo. So for a Jamaican to talk like me, you sound stupid. But that's giving them advice on how to be a better. So I guess whoever everybody fear is my problem. And I can't get away from them because they inside of me. I don't want to live in Trenton. I don't want to live in Trenton at all. But then it'd be keeping up with the generational curse because they pulled Carol away from me at 15, 14. And now they want me to get pulled away from my daughter. But they said Devilon Jameson, he like pulling kids away from people. Him and Carol. But even if the person that everybody fear is the one harassing me, I just want you to know, you, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't like you. I hope you die. You are dumb. Your army is dumb. Your kids are dumb. And I don't think nobody respects you. You just might be stronger than them. But you're the definition of a big dummy. Whether you're a female or a man, you are a big dummy. You got dumber with age, not smarter. But to me, you weak. You weak as hell. The only way you could be strong is by shoving a dick in somebody's ass. Half of these people, that's the only weapon is a dick. Talking about I ain't put a gun to her head. But your dick is equivalent to a gun, dummy. But I don't know. I just feel like these videos are being made for nothing. It's just so much I got to talk about and so much information I could give. But the information that they copied, they're going to purposely suppress it while inside of me. So when I make these videos, the same information doesn't come out. So you can act like, so they can act like, oh, well, if we copied her, she could tell you what we copied. Yeah, but they suppressing it. But just by hearing me talk, you know they copied. You know these people wasn't smart. So if it's somebody that wasn't smart, then all of a sudden got smart, you know they copied. So more than likely they have somebody younger than me copying me. So you could think they smart because you never knew they was dumb. Because people that they know are dumb and all of a sudden got smart, they know they copied somebody. But somebody young, you never knew they were dumb even though they were. And that's the people probably copying me. Plus, you got old bitches copying. And motherfuckers say y'all ain't even in the same age bracket as Frankie. How could you not like somebody that you not even in the same age bracket of? You're not even supposed to know her. How do you even know somebody you're not even in the same age bracket with? That's like me knowing all the 10-year-olds in Trenton. No. But I could tell you everybody my age from Trenton. You, then they locked people up and said, blame Frankie. They've been doing that for 20, 25 years. Ever since I was 19, they've been locking people up talking about blame Frankie. Bitch, they meant blame the person acting like Frankie that's claiming to be Frankie. That's who got you locked up because she wanted me raped by these aggressive ass. They the most disrespectful, most aggressive niggas you will see. And for some reason, they like me. But you could tell they are rapists. Because how can you like somebody that tells you every day they don't like you? It's like they used to not being liked and still fuck the person. Or they probably just need a picture with me in my house. Because how can I tell you every day I don't like you and stop watching? And every day you act like you like me. Like, are you trying to wait for me to go slow so you could come in? Then you have one nigga talking about, I like slow bitches. That makes you slow. Or is that the only way you could feel smart? Like, they trying to wait for me to go slow so I could go to a specific nigga. Or somebody who done benefited off of my money, my resources, when I didn't. They want me handicapped so they could bring me to a rich setting, like a rich house, big cars, nice cars, and a nigga with money, and I'm just sitting there in a wheelchair with no legs. But you won't know it's me because I have on a different skin. You- Just making sure I can't leave. And when I try to leave, it'll be nobody there to get me out of there. He already know before it happened I don't want to go there. But it's not stopping them that they still keep going. So at this point, I just told these motherfuckers, take my breath, let the dumbass motherfucker inside of me take me over. They talking about some body snatcher shit. Just take my breath. Make sure I can never regain consciousness. And let the bitch be me. And hopefully she dies. Then you got people trying to stay attached to me. Like I'm supposed to be like meeting somebody. Or somebody's supposed to be meeting me for the first time. I suggest you don't come. Because they said the whole city of Trenton is on one accord. So when you get here, you will be attacked. They done showed me them attacking Nephilims. Huge niggas. They brought them down. Did they make them suck dick? I think so. Nope. They just killed the angel. They just killed the angel and put a white T on the angel after doing whatever. They making him suck dick now. These people want to see what it feel like to get head from an angel. They real trifling here. They hypersexual. They said they used to say the only thing better than pussy is new pussy. So they always want new pussy to the point they want to fuck the whole train. They raped them Nephilim. That's a horrific sight. Cause somebody that big, you brought him down to his knees and made him suck dick. Then they had some big ass demon standing outside my door. What are you standing outside my door for? Why would you be standing outside my door when you could easily go stop the rape of my kids and the replacements? They could just walk up and slap the rapist and he'll be like, all right, you can have her. That's all it take. It don't take much because the people raping can't fight. So if you was to go in there and just slap them, they will release the victim. That's all it take. Now, if I go in there and slap them, it'll just be an ongoing war because how they feel is like a battle. So I'm not coming to UK, and I can't go state to state because, like they said, bitch, every state you go to, you gonna get locked up in. So, bitch, it's like every state I go to, this witch or whatever this being is that could replicate me exactly will she replicates me exactly. She'll do a crime. Whatever state I go to, she'll go to that state, do a crime, and I go to jail for a crime I didn't commit. So I said I'm about to get piercings. I don't think the bitch could replicate that. You'll just look like me, without the piercings. Y- I had my piercing right here. Where is it at? Right here. They had somebody with dreads snatch it out my face. Then I had my ears pierced. I had the inside of my ears pierced right here, right here, right here. I had like 5, 6 piercings in one ear. Or 7. Every time I got my ears pierced, they sent me to jail. The cops would pull me over for $80 warrant just so I could go to jail. I'll only be in jail for a couple days, but I had to take my piercings out, and it only takes a couple days for my hole to close up, and then I have to get it re-pierced. So they kept sending me to jail for traffic tickets just so my piercing could close up and I don't get it re-pierced. So now they're happy and content. So I'm about to get my lip piercing back. I don't know if you can see it. I'm about to get my lip pierced. I don't think my piercing was that high, but I'm about to get my lip piercing back. I'm about to get my face piercing back right here. These two markings. And watch this. Once I get my piercings, they're gonna lock me up for something stupid, just so the piercings could come out. Because whoever's acting like me can't be me. You heard that? I think it's on the microphone. Wherever they raping somebody at, something that's at their at where they're getting raped at is connected to my house. So I could hear the rape. They got people gulping. They spit in like jugs, like Kool-Aid jugs, like big ass jugs, and make these people drink spit. They don't let them drink water. And if they do drink water, it got roaches in it, insects in it, dirt in it, spit in it, cum in it. It has to have something nasty in it. So I don't know if they was just gulping off a dick, somebody coming, or if they were gulping off a spit, but it definitely wasn't water. Nope. These people ain't into being nice. So I got approved for they had a Section 8 lottery. I never got Section 8. Right now I stay in subsidy, not Section 8. My rent only $25 a month. But Carol is telling the whole city her and Yolanda pay my rent. Why are you lying? You never paid my rent. See, if this wasn't Rumble, what's inside of me would have been like, you lying. Yes, we did. Or somebody would have just cued in on the microphone like, yes, we did. Excuse me. Or yes, they did. Carol never gave me shit. Nothing. The only time Carol gave me something is twice. And that was the 2 times she claimed my son on her income tax. Did she actually claim him on her tax return? I don't know. But she paid me 2,000 to claim my son on on her taxes. And that's why they created a law saying that you could get fired at 3 months probationary period without nobody telling you why you getting fired. And that's what happened. Every time I get a job, they could just keep getting me fired. With that type of work history, I can't get a job. But resources were handed down to these people, and you would have thought they would have gave me a job. The only person trying to give me a job is Devlon Jameson, but he's trying to be funny because see, he said I worked for him when I was hustling and I didn't. So now he's just trying to put a stamp on it, they said, and make it real that I work for him. Your job or your company should not be the only job I could get. I do not want to work for you. I hate you with all my heart. You disrespected me every day when you knew I didn't want you there, but you kept sticking around just to steal from me. And then he said, "Oh, if you get over 10,000, I'll give you 10,000." Lying, lying. He never gave me nothing. So but he said that so his bitches could steal from me and make sure I never get over 10,000. So when he got locked up and got out the picture, then I got over 10,000. Then when they saw that, they tried to bring Ryan in to make sure that money went back down, which it did. Ryan was only in the picture for 3 weeks, but yet even with other when he was messing with other females or left me for other females because he knew I didn't want him. I just loaned him money, let him come home. I just want you to be my friend, bro. No sex. But he was determined to fuck me. So he was in the picture for like 3 weeks. But then, even after he left me for two bitches, him and the bitches were stalking me. And he kept sticking around like he was just determined to make sure I had nothing. So he came in the picture in November, left me for two bitches in December, and then by May he got me locked up and I came home to nothing because he done stole everything. My 20,000 was now in his pocket. I don't fuck with Ryan. He never gave me nothing. Whatever he tried to give me, he just kept stealing it back, hundreds at a time. And I never liked Dev. The first time I was around Dev, chilling with him, I'm like, ilk. So what's inside of me was like, give him a chance. But I thought that was my inner voice. I thought that was me. So I gave him a chance, even though I didn't want to. I never was attracted to him and never liked him. And then within the first week, I wanted him to leave, but he wouldn't leave. And then it's like I couldn't, like how I'm being right now, I couldn't really be like this with him because you could tell he stuck around. So I could call the cops and get a restraining order on him. But if I would have did that, he would have called the cops and sent me to jail. And I probably would have just been coming home from jail. The amount of drugs I had, I would have did at least 10 to 15 years. So I would have still been locked up or just coming home. Because I ain't had no lawyer money. So now I'm not hustling. I can say how I feel. You can't get me locked up. But now you got females that are saying, oh, sell drugs, Frankie, so they could get me locked up. But how would you be able to get me locked up unless you could see out my eyes, unless you could see in my apartment? They want to see how I move so they can move like how I move or handle shit like how I handle shit, but try to do it a little better. But you are supposed to be working on being a better you, not a better me. What's inside of me want to say something so bad. I never seen this shit. Only in Trenton. They want to work on being a better me, not a better them. They never gave me a life. The motherfucker told them, if you knew this day was coming, I guess the day was coming for me to die or something. If you knew this day was coming, why you never gave Frankie a life? Why you blocked her at everything? These the witches. The curse won't get lifted off. They try to lift the curse off in a hospital setting. so that so they could lie and say I was never cursed when they purposely cursed me and when I was 6, and then they cursed me again when I was 10. But leave it up to them. Frankie's just slow. She's not cursed, she's slow. And that's what I said earlier. I said this bitch done called me a crackhead, prostitute, junkie, slow, crazy, retarded, a whore. I give niggas money. She said everything about me that I wasn't. So these motherfuckers like, bitch, you done believed your own lies. So now she in me, she got people talking about, oh, Frankie's acting. She's really aggressive. She's this, she's that. No, you just lied, bitch. And now you're trying to make your lies real. And in order to make your lies real, you will take me over and do those acts so your lies can be real. The first thing this bitch gonna do when she take me over is probably go smoke some crack. I never smoked crack. Like, but she trying to, I can't make her lies real because she said everything that I'm not. In order for me to make her lies real, I have to be everything that I'm not. So she is willing to jump in me and be everything that I'm not, or have a replica be everything that I'm not. A replica even fucked half of the city of Trenton and gave them AIDS. Now these niggas trying to sue me, talking about Frankie, you gave us AIDS. I ain't ever give you AIDS, bitch. I don't even have it. Then they like, oh, you had the antidote. Bitch, I got a track record. It's on my LabCorp account. I got a LabCorp account where I even took a chromosome test to prove I was a female and I don't belong here. So that's even on my LabCorp account, my LabCorp portal. And that's not even included the rapid HIV test that I did that they just gave you the paperwork for. I was about to take one yesterday, but I didn't go because I'm not waiting 4 hours to take a 15-minute HIV test. It's called a rapid test for a reason. You shouldn't have to wait 4 hours for it. But anyway, that's what happened. Like, I don't have AIDS. And I have, like, I've been getting tested consistently since, like, 2010. Before that, I wasn't getting tested at my doctor's. I would just get a rapid test. But now I took ever since like 2010 I've been taking it at LabCorp portal through my doctor. So the last test I took was January or February. So I'm due for another HIV test. Then they try to make me fuck Clyde Wiggins because they thought he had HIV. They just needed me in that building because my daughter was, while I was in Kingsbury getting raped by Clyde or forced to be with him, same thing. My real daughter was in that building too. They just needed me and my daughter to be in the same building so they could ping our location at the same location when we were in different apartments. And I didn't know she was being raped because I thought the daughter that I was looking at was my daughter. Then you know I smoke weed and cigarettes. Both are legal here in New Jersey. Weed and cigarettes. They might not be good for you, but they're legal. So when I try to smoke, what's inside of me blocks me from getting high. Like she's not even getting high. I don't know why she keeps smoking. Why you blocking me? They not trying to take the curse off because when I went to the hospital, it's like they put another curse on. So why are you blocking me from getting high? But then I don't know what vessel they were in. But whatever vessel they were in, whatever vessel they were in, I guess whatever people smoke. And they probably did this to my son too. Whenever a group of boys smoked, they always gave him like a roach, the smallest part of the Dutch that will burn his fingers. And that's what he had to smoke. He couldn't touch the regular Dutch. He had to smoke the lowest part of the Dutch. I guess when they rape you, they don't want your lips on their Dutch. You know, but they'll rape you though. So now she only let me inhale the smallest part of my own Dutch. Unless this is my son in me, you know? But I don't know why they would do that. Because I'm not the reason he got raped, and I'm not the reason I couldn't help him. I'm not the reason. Something inside of me purposely blocked me from helping him, like physically stopped me from helping him. Like I couldn't even take a step forward to even go in the back room to save him because what's inside of me purposely was blocking me and then made me live life outside of going in his room. Then anytime I went in his room, it was when nothing was happening, nobody was in there, like they had it like calculated. And now they talking about angels and demons fighting over me. So if the angels fighting over me, it must be whoever these people fear, that's the one abusing me. Because if people feared this person that much, they would have never touched me. So obviously the person they feared is the one that's bullying me, raping me, keeping me stuck. So all I'm saying is they built a private jet runway in Trenton. I don't think you should come because you might not make it out. No matter how strong you are, they got beside themselves. Once they took down the Nephilim and took down most of the police, now when you come here, they'll just take you down and replace you after they drain you. Yeah. So you better have like a code for before you get here. You better have like a code word, sentence, or something. Q&A, so somebody could tell it's you if you go back. So that way, if they replace you and go back wherever you came from as you, they'll know it ain't you. Yeah, I don't fuck with these people. They keeping me stuck here so you could think they my friends. They not my friends. And even if they are my friends and I'm not their friends, they're still being forced to do shit. So if you could be forced to do shit, if you give anybody in this city anything, the people who are forcing them to do shit will take that. You know? So I just don't think you should come. In my opinion, the only way to stop the rape is to just squeeze the world together with your hands and kill everybody. Then nobody will be getting raped if everybody dies. But the rapists are here to destroy because they destroy their victims all the way, purposely, and know they're doing it. And tell you before they do it, like, bitch, I'm about to destroy you and make sure don't nobody want you. You. This is what they say. Even Devil Jameson was like, bitch, I'm gonna make sure it ain't nothing left for your husband. Who's my husband, bro? I never was married. But did you marry the witch that was acting like me? Or the bitch that replicated me? Did you marry her? Because you did not marry me. I never been married. They trying to erase my C-section scars. They trying to erase all my scars. I don't want them erased. I don't want my memory erased either. So all they do is hear me when I'm in my house, and then when I go outside and go on the bus, they repeat the same conversations that I had in my house. So it can be like I got that conversation from them, but I didn't. if I name a situation that I did, they'll go outside and recreate the whole situation. They even act like they protected me and they not. Cause I'm like, how you protecting me but you don't talk to me? It's crazy. But they copy everything I say and do, and then play that shit when I leave the house, and then act like I'm copying them. Y- And like, if you my enemy, why would I listen to you? And the way these white people got it set up, I don't know who to trust. But even when I went up New York, this white man was just sitting in the chair like, this gonna be me, and you gonna be sucking my dick. He was sitting in the chair with his head up like he was getting head or something. Even when I was watching the Orlando Brown video, they even try to copy me on the internet. So that if I like get it, see, but I don't care about them copying me, because see, when I get on the internet and tell my story ain't nothing like their stories. Mhm. What I talk about, nobody in the world is talking about, and they can't talk about it because they will have to talk about themselves. They just spit it. Y- They keep playing these stupid ass games with me while giving me no life. I guess I'm in jail. Other people could be in jail in different ways: the regular jail, other jail, spiritual jail, or just keep you hostage in your own motherfucking apartment. Normally, they'll have somebody in my apartment with me so they could say they're keeping me hostage. But they're keeping me hostage and I'm the only one here. Then, if I have a hard time opening up a can or something, they like, oh, you need a man. Why are you inside of me suggesting that? You- Why is the solution to everything some dick? Why are you overly obsessed over dick? So I'm not worrying about myself, but I want to help my community. I want to help my city. And if I help my city, they can help other cities. But they won't allow me to do that. They don't want me to start a movement or start a change. Mm. So it seemed like I just care about myself when I really don't. I care about everybody, but I can't give them money. I don't have money. So certain people I could give advice to, my knowledge to, my experience to, which will matter. But it's some niggas that all they want is some type of money from me. I need money. Show me how to sell drugs. Bitch, go see the connect, get some customers. Uh or somebody just want me to do everything. They even said, I want you to suck my dick once a day and help me with my business. Who are you? Who would say that? Why would you waste my life for that when you know I don't like you? So you just want to waste my whole life and you want me to be unhappy for my whole life. Because no matter what you buy me, what you do for me, I will never like you. I will be unhappy. You could spoil a female, but if she held hostage and can't leave, she doesn't like you. And then when she do get the opportunity to leave, everything you bought her, you make sure she can't leave with it. Their whole goal is to give females nothing. They just hate females. Then when I first moved to Kingsbury, like 2012, it was a gay man. He said, you know, every gay man got to target a female. So I don't know if they was playing this. I don't know if what's inside of me is gay, and they was like playing him so he could attack me. I just don't know. So now, you know, when I transfer my CDL, because they made it so hard for me to get my license in New Jersey when I was 20, 19 or 20. So I had to go out PA and get my license, even though I didn't have an address out PA. So then even when I did move out PA for a short time, I never changed my address on my license. So now I finally did what was right and switched my PA license to my Jersey address. Don't you know when I switched my CDL license over here to Jersey, they took my passenger endorsement? They just took it. They just took my passenger endorsement, then told me I had to submit all these documents to try to get my passenger endorsement. And they still didn't give it to me. Every time I submit these documents online, they just give it to the person that's acting like me. So now I went to go sign up for a mental health program out Princeton. They ran my insurance. My insurance canceled September 30th. In order to reinstate my in order to reinstate my insurance, I have to submit my license that I transferred, my CDL license that I transferred over. That's so somebody can have a copy of it. So when that digital ID come out, they'll have it. You get what I'm saying? While I'll be somewhere getting raped, they'll be out here acting like me with all this proof, even my ID. So they even once they knocked my teeth out, they made it on the passport where you can't show your teeth. And now they saying on the real ID you can't show your teeth. Because if they see my teeth, they'll know me and you ain't the same. It's just so much I could say that they do, because they do shit on a daily basis. And I remember everything. I remember everything because it's my life. I'm supposed to. But if you could please send somebody to get this bitch up out of me because she keep bringing up names that I don't fuck with. Just so, like, she'll bring up the name, and then once she bring up the name, they'll push my thought out about them, and there's no good memories. So if I have no good memories with you, and you wipe my memory, and just say I have no good memories with you, and you wipe all the bad memories, that means you wipe your memory out of my mind, because every memory was bad. Because I know I didn't want you. I'm not scorned. They talking about, oh, you're a scorned female. No, I'm not. I didn't like you enough for you to scorn me. You just wouldn't leave. And that's aggravating in itself when a nigga just won't leave. Like they homeless. But it seemed like when I went to jail in '03, it just seemed like a spirit jumped in me from in jail. So it's like I'm connected to somebody that's probably doing life in jail. And he think when he come home we gonna be together. So he will even have me out of my vessel and somebody else in my vessel so we could be together. No, you go be with the bitch that's acting like me. Just tell her to get rid of my identity. She want to keep the looks, let her. But stop using her identity. That's who you need to be with, not me. She know how to treat a nigga good. They talking about, oh, you know how to treat a nigga good. No, I don't. I'm not hypersexual like that. I don't be pleasing niggas sexually like that. You got me confused. So, well, confused. Kung Fu, bitch. Fuck wrong with you? Bitch got me confused out here with somebody else. And they know whatever I'm connected to is forced to tell the truth. They know whatever I'm connected to is forced to tell everything that is said, done. They tell everything. God, they tell everything. It's things I never mentioned to anybody they told. So it's like not only do they tell on other people, but they tell on me too. It's just nothing to tell on me because I never did nothing wrong. So they got in me thinking I was the person that was replicating me. Like, oh, we about to get in her and make her tell on herself. Oh, bitch, you got in the wrong Frankie. You was supposed to get on the bitch inside the bitch that was replicating me. Then you would have got all the dirt. You in the wrong one. So even though they told, like, if they could tell everything about me, they could tell everything about everything else and everybody I know. And on top of telling everything about everybody I know and me, if I go outside and see something, she come in the house and tell it. It's- They tell everything. You- And they call it draining you. So I don't even know if her forcing all my business out or forcing the truth out about everything, I don't even know if that's the draining part or if the draining part is just the energy part. Yeah. But when she jumped in the wrong person, the people who were already copying me was watching her push all my information out, or him put or it push all my information out. They were watching. So all you did was give them all my information. All you did was give them all my knowledge, my memories, my secrets, my everything. So now their goal is to compete with me and be a better me. So all they did was help the bitches that wanted to be me. And now they want to be me more than ever. Then you just heard him. He said she's stupid. I'm not stupid. Like if I'm telling y'all everything, I might as well put it on the internet. I don't want to, but I might as well. Never made a video in 13 years until like 2022 or 2023. That's when I made my first video. Had Facebook for 13 years, never made a video. So, like I said, whatever they did to me is pushing out all information, but it's pushing out information about me. They thought they was going to push out information about crimes, but I never committed a crime. It was the replica that was doing that shit. So then they said if I go to another city, all they gonna do is replicate me in every city I go to and lock me up in every city I go to. But they really trying to lock me up in UK. So I'm right. I don't know how UK jails are. I know the food not too good out there. So it's like, except for that Chinese spot I went to, great. But other than that, it's like they want me to go to UK for nothing. I don't even know why I would be going there. But they want me to go there, they steal an outfit, act like me, commit a crime as me, then I go to jail for something I didn't do. I don't have time to go to UK and live stream everything I'm doing. That'll make the people I don't like know everything. They're not supposed to know what I do out of town, especially out the country. Cause in their eyes, she just don't want us to see who she fucking. All they think about is sex, man. It's more to do in another country than have sex. Then when I went to Crisis for the first time in 2021, I went there because I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. But I think something jumped in me when I was there too. So I'm just loaded, fully loaded with bullshit. Never got a chance to be a mom. Like even see, all they care about is documentation. So like even though they kept calling it uh DC Child Protective Services on me for no reason, just trying to get my kids away from me so they could rape them. So it's times that residential custody went to the father, but my daughter was still living with me. So documentation shows she wasn't, but she was. She officially left me. Officially left me October 2020. Yep. The month that I moved here, that's when she officially left. Whether that was the replacement or not, that's when she officially left. But they only care about documentation. They don't care about the truth. They just care about documentation. And sometimes that documentation ain't true. I just gave an example. So now they want me to care about something other than my kids. Then they have my kids disrespecting me, or the only time they call me is when it's for money. And they want my kids to disrespect me so bad that I think about something else, but it won't be a man. No, I gotta get back to me. I want to be by myself. If I can't be with my kids, I want to be by myself. And who wants to bring a kid here with everybody watching? They even got cameras in my bathroom. Times I get in the shower, they'll make noises so I could jump out the shower and they can see my naked body and say, "Oh yeah, I want that." How you wanting somebody that don't want you? You- How you lusting over somebody that don't want you? You- Then they come up with something stupid to say. Like, "Oh, that's lust when you want somebody that don't want you." Nah, bitch, that ain't lust, that's rape. You fucking somebody that don't want to fuck you. That's rape, bitch. That ain't lust. You're a rapist. It's just too many women out here. And the city damn near filled with Spanish women. That's a lot of pretty women. Why you stuck on me, dumbass? You talking about this a deadly rejection. Why am I in a situation where if I reject you, I die? And then they had me sleeping at the bus stop, sleeping on the bus at night because they were scaring me in my apartment. You talking about this going to keep going on until you choose me. That's you using force. I thought you was not supposed to use force for me to choose you. Mm. So I would just love it if they get all the cameras out my house, get what's inside my vessel out my vessel. The guards at the desk do what they do their job with the camera system that they have right in front of their face. And I just wish my kids come back. Don't try to infiltrate and get close to me by getting close to my kids. And when they come here, you come with them. No. No. And if you know you the replacement, stay the fuck away from me. Then on Cash App, it show I gave my son a lot of money. So just in case the day come where they have to pay me for everything that I gave them, they changed the amount that I gave him on Cash App. It, it was like minus 500 or minus like $1,000. Then at the casino, they purposely were making me lose at the casino. I lost damn near 200,000 at that casino. I could have bought 2 houses and 3 cars. Then in 2021 or 2022, I started sports betting. So every time I sports bet, they purposely make me lose. Because every time I do a ticket, it's like a bunch of people do the same fucking ticket. So if I win, they win. You- So I lost. So then I started doing like dollar bets, 50-cent bets, shit like that. Because I had nothing else to do. I started doing that. They start laughing at that. Then one time they played me. I was on my last bit of money. So then I was down to my last team. All the other teams won on my ticket. I was down to my last team. The ticket was for like 3,000 or something. I was on my last team. But I wasn't watching it. I just keep refreshing it on the app to see the score. So they scored a goal. So I'm like, damn, I won. They wanted me to get excited, but then they took the goal back. They just always made me lose by one. One team. So then I went up Atlantic City, like I'm about to go up Atlantic City because I didn't know at the time people could see out my eyes. So I said, I'm about to go up Atlantic City. So I go up Atlantic City. The pit boss came out and like, you ain't tired of losing yet. So y'all purposely was making me lose for all these years. See, Devlon Jameson might have robbed the casino. Did he or didn't he? I don't know. But after he won, he used to come to my house, you know, like trying to make it seem like me and him was in cahoots or he was turning the money into me when he never gave me nothing. One time he came there like I won 10,000. I'm like I need 300 for my cable bill. He said I ain't got it, so I didn't let him in. So after that, he just started coming in my building, sitting in the hallway. But you would think he was in my apartment when he wasn't. Then my neighbor upstairs on the third floor, because it's only 3 floors in my apartment. My neighbor upstairs on the third floor, going and it's only one apartment on every floor before they knocked it down. She gonna come downstairs talking about, Frankie, do you have it? I'm like, you was about to ask me, do I have AIDS? Like, no. So I don't know who gave that shit to her, but I ain't have it. And for you to think I have it, obviously you must have fucked Ryan or Dev. You, because those the only two niggas that I could sleep with that you slept with. If she slept with him. Because for you to ask me that, we had to have slept with the same person. Like I said, it was a replica of me going around the city of Trent, passing out AIDS and shit. Then the people with AIDS raped my kids and gave it to them. And they said, this is what they say. So they must have did that to the real kids. So somebody with AIDS could be in a relationship with my kids. And since there's so many of them with AIDS, they said my daughter got like 3 boyfriends and they all fuck her like 3 times a day. This is what they brag about. They like keep posting, and I'm gonna keep raping them, bitch. This is what they do. The last night, like I said, I saw a few in the spiritual world or whatever realm that is, whatever it's called. I don't fucking know, but I'm tired of getting the messages. It was like cops surrounded by like 1,000 or 2,000 cats. It wasn't a dream, because I wouldn't dream about no motherfucking cops or no motherfucking cat. But I guess they were surrounded because they got me surrounded. by a certain species. But like I said, when I was 6 years old, it was a Caribbean man, whether he was forced or not. When I was 6 years old, living in New York, it was a Caribbean man said, "I'm throwing you to the wolves." And then next thing you know, I was in Trenton. Why he decided to throw me to the wolves, I don't know. Why he didn't throw himself to the wolves, I don't know. He, he could have threw Carol to the wolves. He probably did. I don't fucking know. But then you got these rappers. I was listening to one of these rappers talking about, "Bitch, you ungrateful. We was taking care of you and your mom since you was 6. Mm-mm. You was taking care of the replacement mom and the replacement daughter. You never took care of the real mom and the real daughter. You got played or catfished, whatever you call that shit. Like these niggas getting catfished badly, badly. And then it's like whenever the person that's catfishing them do some bullshit, they look at me. Bitch, I'm not the person you was with. If you could please get them to stop coming in and out my house, stop getting maintenance to come in and out my house, stop taking shit out my house. I bought mad jewelry from like Macy's because they do the silver and shit. I bought mad silver jewelry, few $1,000s worth. They stole all that. They stole it all. When they forced me to fuck Clyde, that's when somebody was like, "I want her necklace." And you could see him trying to unbutton it on the back of my neck so when it fall, he could just pick it up and give it to her, whoever this bitch is. But if you a leader, you have to be a leader if you giving orders. Oh, bring me this, bring me that. I want this, I want that. You gotta be a leader. How can you be a leader wanting all my shit? Are you broke? Are you a broke ass leader? And it's the only person you could lead a bunch of junkies or broke niggas? Because that's the only people you could afford to give shit to. Or sometimes they just do it for free. I said, "Bitch, I might as well be their leader. If your leader copies me, I might as well be your leader. If your leader want everything I got, I might as well be your leader. I want my necklace. I had this shit for 20 years. I want it." Then they gonna brag like, "Oh, you know your necklace was worth 40,000. He only paid 1,200, but they said it was worth 40,000. But if they had to pay me back for my necklace, they would give me 1,200, knowing damn well I can't get the same necklace for $1,200. No, you got to give me that amount so I can get the same fucking necklace. And if the same necklace ain't available, I could get them to make the same necklace. So you got to give me that amount. Then you got somebody that stole my necklace. Then they said, they like bedazzled it, not bedazzled it, but they like upgraded it. That's like a watch that your granddad give you. How you upgrading that? It's supposed to stay the same. Once you upgrade it, it has no value. It's not the same necklace. Instead of upgrading the necklace I have, why don't you just buy one? They too stuck on this Beyonce shit. She knows she made a song called Upgrade You. Whoever this is too stuck on Beyonce. But when I went back on my life, all with them making me go back on my life, trying to tell on my business, the flaw with that was, forgot what I was about to say. Hold up. They make me smoke like a pack a day. I don't even smoke a pack a day. Normally take once I said out loud that it take me 3 days to smoke a pack of cigarettes, they shortened that. Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, I forgot they done snatched that thought. They snatched thoughts. So you could be like, damn, what was I about to say? They snatched that thought. And Carol said the lady's name who was doing this. It must be somebody her age, somebody old and stupid. It must be somebody her, and every time I call her old and stupid, she get my kids raped. They even had one of the kids bite down on a dead mice. They ain't cooked the mice or nothing. She had to bite down on the dead mice because I guess they calling me a rat. But if you know I have to tell, or if you know I'm going to tell, why would you bother me? It's like they bothered me so I could tell. Just so when I tell, they can use that as a reason to hurt my kids. It's crazy. Why would you bother somebody? That's like a white person. You know a white person will tell on you. Why would you bother the white person? Then ever since I came back from UK, I went to UK, came back. Ever since I went to UK, they just started spitting. Then I started seeing all this heavy demonic activity in my house after that. So I don't know if they called on help from UK and help came here, or if they framed me for something and all their efforts were just wasted to people in Trenton. They start spitting everywhere I go now. And it started the first day I came back from UK in 2023. You know, it didn't start when I gave but when I went to UK, I got my daughter a passport. So I think that was the replacement daughter that got a passport. And then when I went to UK, they stole one of her passport photos. So they must have stole my outfit and stole my daughter's or the replacement daughter's photo and handed it to somebody. Yeah, they still spitting. So I don't know if the motherfuckers from UK came to America just to spit, but that's the dumbest reason to come to America. Yeah, but hey, that's them. I just think like whoever got power should make these motherfuckers that's immortal mortal. Maybe they'll appreciate life if they was mortal. I think you need to take some of this immortality away from motherfuckers because they too cocky. You'll think they'll be living life to the fullest, but knowing that they can't die, they just harass people to force you to kill them, knowing they gonna turn into something and just float away while you in jail. They got full demonic possession going on with damn near everybody. People don't even know it. Then the police investigation, they fucked it up by jumping in me, knowing I was the wrong person. They was really trying to drain me from my information, so they purposely got in the wrong person. They purposely get everything wrong. They purposely act like when you being sarcastic, like they just stupid, man. They think what's funny. If it's funny, they take it serious. If it's serious, they think it's funny. Then while raping my kids, they talking about my life is a comedy. Bitch, now I'ma disrespect y'all every day. So that's that. Let me end this video. Then they mad my hair ain't done. The bitch won't let me get it done. Or they want me to wear a fucking wig, knowing I can't do hair. Or they want me to go to a dumb bitch. It's like they trying to force me to go to the Africans. I don't fuck with the Africans. But for some reason, they follow me everywhere I go, and they real cocky, and they think Americans are stupid. Mm, the Jamaicans do too. Mm, But I know for a fact what's inside of me don't like Africans. Mm, I just want them to leave me alone. That's what I got on my Cash App card. Leave me alone. I was about to do a clothing line saying leave me alone, but I said, you know what? If I do a clothing line, all this hate, who will support me? Nobody. So I said I'll just do a clothing line called Leave Me Alone and do it just for me. But they making sure I don't even have money to do that. They want to force me to either work for Devlon Jameson Company, Trans Dev, or they want to try to make me so broke where I will sell drugs. But they want me so broke where I can't even buy the drugs. They want me to go to them with lint in my pocket. That's what Devlon Jameson said. When I went to him, I didn't give him lint for drugs. I gave him money. And then he wasn't even a connect. He had to partner up with like three people just to have enough to serve me. This shit mad crazy. Just the lies that they tell. Then he said I was a bad mom. Bitch, if you know shit was happening in my house, why didn't you help? You was there for like a year. Why didn't you help? He didn't help not one time. Nope. So I don't know who my real kids are. But more than likely they get raped. And the whole city of Trenton know what's going on. Even law enforcement. They laugh at me. They walk by like this, covering up their nose, like I stink. So I had to confront one of the sheriffs. He was an African. I had to confront him. Like, why did you just do that? I said, where are you going? He said, to the store. What store? Why would you walk past all these stores to go to that store? So I'm just tired of these motherfuckers. Then once they gave me the nickname Peaches, they really got me mixed up with somebody from New York. The junkies gave me the nickname Peaches. Half of them didn't know my real name because I didn't want them to. So I was trying to figure out a nickname for myself, and they came up with Peaches. They didn't like it, but then they all kept calling me that, and I got tired of confronting them. Then I go to the weed dispensary. They purposely delayed it. And then when I finally went, they came out with a name for the weed called Funky Charm. Not like I'm their Lucky Charm. I'm their Funky Charm. And I don't even stink. But sometimes these demons make odors come through me. Crazy shit. Talking about I'm a funky charm. I guess they got that weed dispensary off my ideas. But if you read the paper every day, they were once they legalized weed, that's what I was Googling and shit. So I could Google something and they copy it. I Google service dogs, they all have service dogs. Yeah, like I'm tired of it. Now they want me to stop talking about my kids and talk about something else so they could copy that. If you needed me that bad, why did you hurt me and my kids? Why do you hurt the help? Why do you hurt people that you need? Now, ever since I went to the hospital in 2022, they got a sensor in my ass where they could just push a button and it feel like a sharp knife pain. And they're trying to make it seem like I deserve it, but they're really only going to enforce that pain for our idea. They don't want to do it here while everybody watching. They want me to be somewhere else so they can force me to help them with life. Y- They got dogs around me. They trying to get a dog to eat me alive. But they killing off all my protection. So in like another month, I probably won't have no protection. Then you'll have a dumb, aggressive nigga just kicking my door and raping me. But they gotta act like I deserve it because my son got raped. When I don't deserve it. Neither do my son. Neither do my daughter. Like when somebody wanna rape you, they'll come up with any reason to do it. So now they want me blind, dumb, and deaf so they could be in my apartment with me. When I go to sleep, they right on the bed with me and I don't know. Like they want, like they need a picture on a bed with me. This is it.